Good afternoon and welcome to the No Fluff News podcast where we get straight to the point. My name is Garrett Olwell.
I'm Henry Fundenberger.
And I'm Griffin.
And today we are starting you off with some Kansas City news. First off, the Church of Scientology is purchasing in downtown KC. It was a former bank and now it's a new addition to the skyline. So do you guys know anything about the Church of Scientology?
I just know Tom Cruise is just a good number.
I don't know anything about him, but I have heard that people don't necessarily like him very much.
That is true. They're kind of like an anti-religion religion.
Yeah.
Doesn't make a lot of sense.
Exactly what it sounds like, the science of everything.
Yeah, but Tom Cruise is part of it,
yes.
And from what I can understand, it's a very cult-like organization. I could be wrong on that. But anyway, so they just bought a building that was first built in the 1920s, and now is part of Kansas City's downtown life.
I'm honestly kind of surprised that they would let that slide. It seems like a historic building.
Yeah, that really throws me off, too, especially being historic. You figure like somebody would have been on the board to advocate that it wasn't a good fit. In other news, though, Patrick Mahomes against the 49ers. Yeah, we won again.
Yeah.
Top of the bracket right now. So, Luis, you know anything about Mahomes?
No, I haven't watched football ever in my life.
Ever?
But I've been told he's very good and he can throw without even looking, so.
Yeah, that just happened in our last game. He made a really good throw.
Mm-hmm. Mahomes is actually the son of a professional baseball player. Yeah, he's actually a junior.
So what does he play football?
I don't know, honestly.
He's good at it, so I don't question it.
Yeah. He grew up playing baseball. He also has a photographic memory.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so he's quite the godsend for the Kansas City Chiefs. Really helped us out this season. In other news, there has been a sad death in Kansas City. A young Alex Cooper, who was a sacker at the Prairie Village hen house, died unexpectedly and was found January 3rd in his family home. It's really sad. He had diabetes, and he also had a caretaker as he was on the spectrum for autism. And while his caregiver was off on her honeymoon, just recently married, he most likely ran into complications with diabetes. Cooper had, and I quote, a sweet tooth for cookies and donuts.
Huh.
Young man's name was Alex Cooper. And they also raised $12,000 in GoFundMe to put together a funeral and obituary.
That's nice.
Yeah, little community banding together for a good guy.
You said he worked at Hen House?
Yeah.
Sorry. What do they sell there?
I have no idea. But he was a sacker.
Nice.
That's all that's all I know.
I've seen it a few times in driving around. I've just never been in.
Apparently he hated raw tomatoes, broccoli, and stinky smells.
Me too. Me too.
Broccoli is terrible. Same with cauliflower. Cauliflower is just broccoli that's died.
I actually like cauliflower though.
Oh, well, this is awkward. In other news, Henry has Florida headlines for us.
Yeah, so in case you guys didn't know, Florida is actually the only state, or one of very few states, where all police records are actually public knowledge. So media really likes to get advantage of that, and over the internet, it's become a really popular thing for stuff to be titled Florida Man. So I just found some interesting Florida Man articles from a few days ago, and I'll get your guys' opinions on them. One, a man named Joseph Laganina. He's a 27-year-old man. He was at the Gun Highway Flea Market. Recently arrested because he got sesame seeds on his cheesesteak sandwich. He really did not like that, and he assaulted the cashier for putting sesame seeds on it.
I don't think I can blame him. Who wants sesame seeds on a Philly cheesesteak?
Yeah.
They just don't belong.
Yeah. That's like for a burger.
Yeah.
Not a sandwich. Well, what is it? A sandwich or like
A sub?
Yeah,
Sub?
it's more of a sub.
Yeah.
I think they used a hot dog bun, which still confuses me as to why that they put sesame seeds on it.
Yeah. What do you think, Garrett?
Personally, I'm a no-go for the sesame seed. They don't belong on sandwiches.
So we can all kind of agree.
Yeah, he was in the right. Let go our boy Laganina.
Where do sesame seeds come from?
I don't know.
That's a really good question.
That's a question you should ask your parents to this. All right, next one. I want to talk about Deanna Seltzer. She is a lady from Florida who really wanted Outback Steakhouse one day.
Okay, I get that. Yeah.
But her mother said no. So she physically assaulted her mother. And then when her father stepped in, she charged at him with a knife. So do you guys think this action was appropriate for What was going on?
You know, personally, Outback Steakhouse doesn't have like my most favorite steak.
I mean, we got like 2 of them around here.
Yeah, but like I don't think it's enough to justify, charging your dad with a knife.
They're very expensive there.
Are they?
Not very good, I'll be honest. I'm more of a seafood type of guy, so I wouldn't do it.
I get that. It would have been like some really poetic justice if the knife she was using was a steak knife from Outback Steakhouse.
All right, the last story I want to focus on. There was another Florida man who assaulted his father, but the way he did it was pretty interesting. He charged his father holding a pizza because his father was there during his birth, and he supposedly helped just a little bit. As to why he was helping, it's unclear. But also important to mention, the police officer's sheriff, they asked him, they can't figure out why he got so upset about it. He just assaulted him for no reason, it seems.
And where were they?
This is in Florida. This is Pasco County.
And he just attacked him with pizza in his hand.
Yeah.
That is such a waste of good pizza.
Yeah. His father was coming home with actually different food at the time, but he decided to attack him with the pizza. He, more specifically, got a slice of pizza and then just pushed him onto a chair and then just kept hitting him in the face with it.
Now, like, my question is, like, how would you attack him with a pizza? Would you just, like, hold it straight out, or would you want to, like, kind of fold it? You know how they do in New York?
Oh, you can do, like, the whip?
Yeah, just, like, get it across his face.
I think the real question is, what type of pizza was it?
It was a cheese pizza.
Oh, a cheese pizza.
Yeah.
Now, the food that he brought home, was that safe, or?
Were there eggs?
It looks like it was just hamburgers. Unknown correlation why he had a pizza in the first place.
Have you ever had an egg on a hamburger?
I have.
That means they have the slam burger.
It's pretty
Has
good.
an egg on it.
It's pretty good.
I eat a lot, so that's all I can talk about.
And now we will be moving on to Luis with his science news segment.
Okay guys, so the first piece of news I have is that NASA's Transiting Exoplanet Survey Satellite, for short, TESS, has found 3 new planets in the past 3 months, and the most recent one has been, it's named HD 21749b, and it has the longest orbital period at 36 days. I'm actually wrong. That isn't the newest one. No, it is. JK.
So what even is an orbital period? Is it just like how long it takes to...
Like Earth takes like 365 days,
But I thought you said that was the longest one.
It's the longest one of the exoplanets, which are planets out of the sun's solar system.
I was going to say, if these are in the solar system, like, how do we not know all the planets?
Yeah. So it's pretty cool because this satellite was made just to find planets outside of our solar system, and it's doing pretty good. Because 3 new planets in 3 months, that's a lot. You have any comments on that?
Where are we going once Earth disintegrates?
Oh, they also they found a planet that's Earth-like,
Nice.
and they want to study it to see if all Earth-like planets are like the same. It's interesting, but I don't know why they would be. The next article I have is mosquitoes. Mosquitoes are bad. They kill a lot of people. They transmit malaria, yellow fever. A group of researchers from the University of Arizona and San Jose State University, they've proposed a new birth control type insecticide that would stop female mosquitoes from reproducing.
Now see, that's something I could get behind, just because I hate getting mosquito bites itching all the dang time.
Yeah, I think it'd be good if we can control it. I don't think total extinction is the best way to go, though.
Because then you always run into problems like ecosystems and other things.
Well, what good have mosquitoes ever done?
They just suck my blood.
That's true.
Really good for nothing. They gave us the Zika virus.
Well, that's all I have for today.
Well, that has been the No Fluff News. Thanks so much for tuning in, and we'll catch you next week.